Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rick Marrera and I am going to do an unboxing today. These are plants that I got from Thailand yesterday. And I actually took them all out of the box and I reacclimated them, and I will go over that procedure at the end of the video. So I'm just going to pull out the plants that I reacclimated and I'm going to show them to you what I got. I guess people like to watch unboxing videos. I never thought that would be such a thing, but here I am doing one. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you find some species that are interesting and you would like to get some. And I'll tell you who to get them from. So stay tuned. So the first Hoya I unpacked last night was this Hoya burmanica, and as you can see, it has 3 peduncles. I'm not sure, they're kind of small, but I don't know if you can see them. And this is a rooted plant, and the Thai growers usually wrap sphagnum moss around the roots and put a rubber band to protect them. I find from this seller, she has really good technique, and a lot of the roots are viable. So it's one of the reasons I order from her all the time. So it was in a box for 5 days, and it looks really well and has the peduncles. The roots should be fine. So maybe I will get it to flower in a few weeks, it looks like. So this is Hoya burmanica. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail of where they're from and some of their growing conditions. I'll put that down in the description. I'll put the names down, and then you can Google them. There's a lot of information online about these species. So the first one, Hoya burmanica with peduncles. There. And the next one is this little leafed Hoya engleriana. As you can see, the leaves are about 1/2 inch long. They're really succulent. I believe this is a colder growing Hoya, and it's kind of related to like the bellas. And as you can see, it's a nice bushy, attractive foliage plant as well. So looks really nice. Even the growing tips is still in good shape. So that's Hoya engleriana. The next one, let's see, entanglement. Let's see here. Oh, this is beautiful. This is Hoya walliniana variegata, and it's a really, really nice variegated one. As you can see, very, very nice coloring. Has some pink blushes and lots of white. It's super variegated, very nice. So Hoya walliniana variegata. Very excited, and the leaves look really, really nice and firm. A lot of times these small leaf Hoyas, if they spend a lot of time in transport, they're kind of mushy, but all of these plants that I got from Surisa are fantastic. The next one is SLM1. This is a really beautiful foliage plant as well. The flowers are quite stunning. And the back of the leaf is characterized by a lot of these purple splotches. It's very attractive, very healthy actual plant that will be planted today. So Hoya SLM1. And I've actually been growing this Hoya, and it's a cooler growing Hoya. It's Hoya fusca. Swiffer, what are you doing? So yeah, this is Hoya fusca, and you can tell this one apart because the veining on the leaf goes side to side. It's almost parallel to the midrib. It's quite beautiful. So hopefully, it has a beautiful flower as well. You can do a little Google search and find it. Swiffer, get out. Don't hurt my Hoyas. Come on, girl. Come on. Let's see. This Hoya is Hoya, it's a thompsonii type Hoya, and it's Hoya species UT73. And it's quite a beautiful veined Hoya, as you can see. And this little guy is really fuzzy. It's Hoya thompsonii. Sometimes there's a thompsonii white and pink. This one doesn't say, but as you can see, I don't know if we can tell that it's really pubescent. Hoya thompsonii. And let's see. This one is one I've never heard of before. I've heard of Hoya mitrata, but not mitrata from Borneo. The leaves are quite different than the ones of my regular mitrata. They're quite a bit larger, and the shape of the leaf is different. Some of the splashes is similar, but you could tell that this is a very nice foliage plant as well. And they form little adapted leaves to create into little ant motels. So if you Google this plant, you'll see the little round balls of leaves, and that's usually for ants to live in. And I have a few more. I'll save the more interesting ones for last, in my opinion. This is Hoya wrayi. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. It's wrayi. It's a very stiff leaf. One of the leaf is yellowing, but the plant looks healthy. The growing point looks good too. So, Hoya wrayi. Don't know, I haven't grown this species before, but I think it's similar to Hoya cut. And moving on here, since Swiffer has taken over the table, we got Hoya desvoeuxensis. I probably butchered that name, but I will put it down in the description. And it has really beautiful flowers as well. I think I have this back there, and I haven't been able to boom it yet, but it's a really nice one. And we get to Hoya corneri. This Hoya is really, really stunning. And I find that the Hoya corneri from Surisa are a lot better looking than others I've seen. You can see really nice pattern of veination and splashing on these leaves. They're like Milky Way looking. And this is Hoya corneri. Some of these newer leaves are a little wilted, but they'll be okay. And this one is really gorgeous. I like the ruffled edge to the leaf. And this is Hoya versteegii. I got it before one time and I grew it out a little bit and then it died on me. It has really, really fuzzy back of the leaf. Kind of reminds me of Hoya inflata, but it's a gorgeous leaf. So Hoya versteegii, really, really nice. Put it over here. You gonna sleep, Slipper, huh? And the last one is Hoya piestolepis. I've never heard this one, and I'm gonna have to Google for the flower. But it has really nice, really true green leaves, and they're not really thin. They actually have some thickness to them. And I can't wait to see what the flowers will look like on this. And this part of the video, I am going to talk about how I reacclimate the Hoyas that I get from Thailand. So they come in a box like this, and you can get EMS or Dragon Courier, which is a little more expensive, but I recommend it because it's a little faster. So it took about 5 days. And then I got the box last night and I unwrapped the cuttings. I put a pair of gloves on because they spray these cuttings with an insecticide per regulations. So I unpack them and I put them in a bin and I soak them submerged in water from 1 to 2 hours, preferably distilled water or rainwater or RO water. So after that's done, I pour the water out and I leave the cuttings in the bin like that. I add all my cuttings in there and I use liquid dirt or Super Thrive. I add a few drops of that to my spray bottle and I mist them and I cover the bin and leaving about 1 inch on the side so that there's some air circulation, and I let them sit there overnight, and sometimes the next day I'll mist them a few more times before I pot them. And that is about it for my unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed. Please check the description below. I'll have the list of all the plants that I showed, and I will have also Surisa's contact information. And today I'll be potting all these Hoyas and getting ready for my show at Carl Smith. There will be 15 vendors of Hoyas, orchids, and other tropicals. So if you're in the Central Florida area, please come and visit this wonderful plant sale. So I appreciate you coming to my channel. Please like and subscribe, and I will upload a video on Sunday from the Carl Smith Festival. Thank you. Bye-bye.